Are we live? Welcome back from intermission, kids. Fix that up there. I fixed this drink up. This time we basically just have an old-fashioned with about a half a shot of Chambord. Black raspberry liqueur with the smushed up blueberries. I smushed up the blueberries inside. Fantastic. Okay, we're back for part 2 of our comedy horror double feature. And this is special effects. We got special effects. Frankenhooker. A terrifying tale of sluts and bolts. If you only see one movie this year, it should be Frankenhooker. Bill Murray? Really? Bill Murray actually said that? Okay, we have James Lorix, Patty Mullen, who we've seen maybe on Joe Bob, Charlotte Hellkamp, and Louise Lasser. Yeah, not the best print. Go over there. Once again, I wrote a fucking novel on this one. 1990. So we're stepping up into the future here. Now, I know that I reviewed some 2000s films like Anna Biller's Viva and The Love Witch. Cult films. This is at the tail end of what I normally review. Shapiro Glickenhaus Entertainment director Frank Henenlotter. And yeah, he's done a lot of other stuff. This is my favorite. A modern retelling of the Franken. You know, while I was sitting here waiting for the heater to kick off, I had one more of these. So you'll just have to deal with me. A modern retelling of the Frankenstein story with an electrician named Jeffrey who dabbles in medical experiments. Now, most electricians that work in our house probably dabble in medical experiments. His latest creation, a brain with an eyeball in front, which he keeps in a fish tank. Okay, we're hearkening back now. Hearkening way back to the 50s. We've seen this in black and white. And when he's feeling confused, Jeffrey just picks up a power drill and gives himself a lobotomy. Just... Anywho, at a barbecue one summer day, Jeffrey's chubby girlfriend is showing off the remote control lawnmower. Okay, this is like self-driving taxis. Remote control lawnmower. So he invented this, and she doesn't stop to think that she's standing right in front of it. Horror of horrors. She is chopped to bits on the lawn. Jeffrey manages to get her head, a foot, and a hand before the cops show up to collect the rest. Yeah. Despondent over the loss of his love, Jeffrey decides to build her anew, from parts of other girls. And who better to be these other girls than the hookers out in the street? He travels into the city where he meets some perfect specimens. Back home, he develops a new super crack. Yeah, you heard me, super crack. So that the girls can kill themselves on the super crack and divert the suspicion away from him. Pretty smart, this Jeffrey. New dope in hand, he travels back to the city where he makes arrangement with the girls' pimp to size the girls up. In the process, he gives them the crack one by one. One by one, they explode. Jeffrey gathers all the best parts in hefty bags and climbs out the window, promising to rebuild all the girls. I don't know who he promised this to. Maybe us on the screen? He sets about rebuilding his love, and in a fierce lightning storm, he succeeds in bringing her back to life, a la 1931 Frankenstein. Charlie's speaking German up there. Trouble is, she is not his love. She's the obnoxious hooker that he first encountered in NYC. Once she finds out he has no money left, she knocks his ass out and takes off back to the city. Dangerously electric. I don't know if I have the special effects to make lightning around my fingers. Several men get fried by her love before Jeffrey catches up. The pimp finds her first, and he nearly knocks her head off. Okay, Jeffrey takes her back home, with the pimp following closely behind. You know, he doesn't want to lose his money here. A little more juice and she's back to life. And this time, she comes back as the girl Jeffrey loves. Too late. Zorro the pimp picks up a machete and chops Jeffrey's head off. About this time, the hooker parts Jeffrey had been keeping in the fridge, in a fridge full of purple. I can't speak. In a fridge full of purple water, they come to life and attack the pimp. Yeah, all the parts. Now it's up to Jeffrey's girlfriend, the Frankenhooker, physical incarnate anyway at this point, to save his ass. Okay. This is bad, granted, but it's also hilarious. Just one ridiculous thing after another, and such shitty special effects. The cover says it's a Stitch. And boy is it right. I hear those machine guns again. You guys hear that? 4. It's a 4-ring circus on feature 2 tonight. Frankenhooker. Frankenhooker. Now, let's get in here I don't know if or when I'm going to Vegas. So we're just going to pick another one out of here. And it's probably going to be next week. This is The Beast Must Die and the Werewolf versus the Vampire. We'll see what that all means next week. Because Beast Must Die, I kind of remember as they're hunting down the werewolf from the mansion. But I don't know about this second one, so we will see. Join us next week for The Beast Must Die and Werewolf versus Vampire Woman. Thanks for joining us. Leave some comments. Good night, kids.